I can appreciate the perspective coming from both of you. Neither of you have covered the NBA for over 20 years. That would be me. So let me give you an example to show you why your emotions in this particular situation, Will, are greatly appreciated from your position, but why somebody like me wouldn't harbor it. In the 80s, two playoff teams, they obviously were in the playoffs, they were playing one another. And you had one team with one of the star players who was seen on the court damn near crying. What no one knew at the time was that a couple of guys from the other team was in his ear about how they had been with his woman, because their attitude was to psych him out and to get rid of him. You understand what I'm saying? And to completely make his mind so warped that he couldn't perform. And then one of the stars on the team with the guy that was basically crying, okay, went up to the star on the other team and said, could you do something about this? This ain't basketball, man. This is low. And the brothers told him, that's your problem. I'm trying to win a playoff series, okay? Do you think the media knew that story? Nah. When Bird and Julius Irving got into a fight on the basketball court, did you ever hear Julius Irving ever tell you he just don't like the guy? No, but didn't like him. Didn't like him. What I'm saying to you is this. Those are just a couple of incidences. There are many instances involving players where they are vague. They aren't informative. They aren't forthcoming. They keep that stuff from you and they let you figure it out. And their nonverbals are the things that you read between it. It doesn't mean that they're giving you a bunch of gibberish sometimes. What it means is figure it out.
So this is something personal that we don't know what's going on?
Without question. That's what I'm saying to you.
Is it about a woman?
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying to you is that there are personal things and personal differences that players have. Could Kyrie have said exactly that? Sure. What I'm saying to you is, you are like a bunch of BS, blah, blah, blah. I am telling you, when you cover professional sports, expect the BS.
But
we hear it all the time.
Okay, he asked you to come on. We didn't ask him.
I'm getting ready to get to that.
All right.
He asked to come on because it's not that you lied about what you said, it's that that's not all there is to it. So like you said, he contradicted himself. I can tell you how he really contradicted himself. When I asked him the question, did you talk to LeBron before you did this? No. Well, why not? Why should I? Because that right there tells you, dismissing, y'all could kiss his tush all y'all want to. I'm not doing that. That's not how I feel about him.
Yeah,
so what I'm saying to you, I watched Kobe do that with Shaq many, many times. Now, one time he called him out to Jim Gray and called him a fat slob and all of that other stuff. But for the most part, Kobe had very little to say about Shaq. But everybody knew. I'm just saying to you that it goes down like that sometimes.
It goes
down like that sometimes.
I respect how long you've been doing this and how you're able to read between the lines. As long as we're running down...
And I wish I didn't have to.
Hold on.
In fairness to you, I wish I didn't have to. But it comes with a lot of these professional athletes. It really does.
As long as we're running down Kyrie's contradictions yesterday, let's add another to the pile. You asked him, did you confer with Kobe?
Yeah.
And he says, I think it's unfair to bring a retired player into this.
That's
I think it's unfair to overstate Kobe's influence. You know why that's BS? Because about 2 sentences later, he says, of course I talked to Kobe.
That's right.
So who brought Kobe into this? Stephen A. Smith with his question or Kyrie with his asking for advice? How was it unfair that you ask the truth? Did you talk to Kobe? The answer is, I did.
No, but...
And that's unfair.
But
here's my point.
I agree with you. That's what I'm trying to say. We don't disagree.
Doing this, man. Contradicting. And what makes me mad is this.
Right.
He did it while condescending to you, while acting like...
I didn't find him condescending to me at all.
He was.
Not at all. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit.
Okay, well, he was overwhelmingly condescending to Max.
Yeah, it was.
And let me tell you this. And that's not right. You want to talk about read nonverbals? I'm reading that nonverbal.
Right.
I shouldn't have to, nor any audience member, nor Max Kellerman, nor you, for that matter, read between the lines. If you asked to come on a program, hey,
you're living in a fantasy world then.
You might come on and be honest.
You really are.
Why do you think he wanted to come on, though? That's what I want to know.
To be dishonest?
I think he would. I did not find him dishonest. I didn't find him as forthcoming as he could have been.
This is why he wanted to come on, Stephen A.
I don't believe. Listen, I don't believe he lied. And Max is getting to that point. He came on because there's a narrative that he wants everybody to understand. In other words, I believe I'm this kind of a baller. I believe I'm going to bring this to the table. And y'all might think I should kiss LeBron James, you know what, but I don't feel that way. That's what he wanted to respond.
Listen,